What's up, everybody? Been a while since I made a video, so I thought I'd throw one out, let you see what I'm seeing. Um, no guarantee this is going to work, but it has pretty good odds. It's definitely a lot better than the odds in Vegas. What I'm seeing is you have this +1 count. They call it a price bar flip, is what the TD sequential rules call it. This is on symbolic.com if you want to subscribe. Like I say, I'm not affiliated. None of this is financial advice. This is all entertainment purposes. But for what I'm doing, I think it's pretty much go time. We're getting within probably a week to 2 weeks of the spaceship launch or whatever you want to call it, whatever analogy you want to call it. Like if you come back over here in October of last year, we had the same kind of setup. You had your +1. Now you're coming off a 9, and you got your +1. That was pretty easy money. If you bought anything pretty much right in here, you made a killing. I mean, your money flow was over here. You had deep money flow. You were maxed out on your money flow, so you could have started dollar cost averaging after this 9 count, or you could just wait until this +1 shows up and then try to buy sometime during that week. I got in a handful this week of coins. I bought in CAS. I think I bought Turbo. I bought just a meme coin. I can't remember what all I got in this week, but had to work all night last night, so I'm a little groggy. But so having my first cup of coffee at 3:30 this afternoon. So if you wait on this, but the only problem is by the time the end of the week shows up, so this strategy is a little flawed because you miss a little bit of the price action, but you're waiting for a confirmation signal. And from what I have learned from people like Gareth Soloway, Larry Williams, pretty much any professional trader will usually tell you you're better off to wait for a confirmation that you've set in a short-term bottom and the price action is starting to head towards the upside. So I think we already have that. We definitely have that. If you look at Bitcoin, it's been going up for 2 weeks, really. I mean, I don't know the exact count. Looks like we restarted the day count right here. You broke out of this bull flag pattern the last 2 days. You confirmed. It's holding pretty strong. Probably going to at least 68, maybe 70K. Might even do it this weekend. Now, what it does after that, who knows? I mean, it could be off to the races. I think you'll get a little pullback at some point. See, it's on a +1 also on a weekly basis. So that's really strong. So I run this weekly scan, and there's 86 crypto coins that showed up with this +1 weekly price bar flip. So like I say, as far as your entry, your timing, Bitcoin's not a great example, but nearly everything else is on this 9 count on a day chart. You take Cardano, it hit a 9. That is a major topping candle on a daily. That's short term. I'm not saying it's going to crash. I think it could easily come down to this 36, 37 zone. Get a little cup of coffee. I've been dealing with strep throat or whatever is going around. Voice is pretty raspy, but anyway, AIOZ, same thing. I'd just throw Ichimoku cloud on your chart if you want to try to get the price levels on nearly all this on the day chart. Put it on a daily chart, and the top of your cloud formation. Usually, that's going to hold as support. It could just go sideways, but you could round up a little bit, maybe 51.5 cents or something like that on AIOZ. You got Algo, same thing. It'd probably trace down here to maybe 13 cents, somewhere in there. Arweave, see, it didn't get above the cloud on Arweave, so that's a weak sign of weakness. It's not as strong as some of the other ones for whatever reason. I don't know. I would guesstimate it might even retest this 20.55. At least your will stop 2207. I've got a couple bids in on it. I'm not exactly sure where I've got my bids, but let's see. Was this Atom, Cosmos? I don't know. Probably it could pull back bottom of the cloud. 435, maybe if you got lucky. 422, 4.222. Could round up to 425, something like that. I don't know. That's up here. That's 35. Might throw in another one at 425. That's showing October 7th as a possible low point. And then should trail up after that. Pretty steady, I think. If you notice, you can pull a weekly chart. That's monthly. I don't want that. Weekly, monthly is actually on a down trend there, but like you see what this one did in October last year. Had the price bar flip, blew out, hit 9 weeks of up action. Could have made some good money. I mean, I did make some good money on that trade. I didn't get all of it. I didn't have enough conviction in my strategy, but so anyway, I think it's about as good as you can get if you'll wait for this number one bar to show up. And I learned this from watching these webinars that Symbolic puts on. I forget what day of the month it is. It's like first Tuesday of the month or some weird day, but so that's what I'm looking at. I'm just betting on top of the cloud formation on nearly everything that's ran up for 9 days in a row, pretty much. I think that's pretty good odds. It's a decent time of year. We're coming right up to the October window. Usually crypto has a really good time, October, November, especially on the halving years. So like I say, it's good odds of a rally, but just keep in mind we're due for a short-term correction. So if you're buying today, you're not timing the market very good. It could still go up, 3 or 4 more days, but eventually it's probably going to come down here and test the bottom of the cloud on Bonk. That's all those zeros, and then 1787 on Coinbase. That's Coinbase Bonk. You can buy it on Coinbase. I would definitely have some of that because it's already went up. I don't know how much this week. Let's see. Weekly. See, it's got a strong candle. It went up 37% this week alone. So let's see what else. What I like. You got Doge. Same thing. It's rallied 16%. Daily. It's probably on a 9. It's on a 2. So you rallied up, went sideways. That's a bull flag. Now it broke out. It's confirming day 2 above the Ichimoku cloud. Day 3, you might get a pullback tomorrow. If you're lucky, you could throw in a bid at, say, 11, 12 cents on Doge. I don't think that's a bad idea. I swore off a DOT. I'm not buying DOT. They just, I don't know. I lost some pretty good money on them in 2021, and they just left everybody holding the bag. So I'm not buying DOT. I swore off of that one. Man, that's a 913. That is begging to go down right there. Top of the cloud, 16 cents. Might even get 14 cents if you're lucky on Engine coin. Ethereum. See, it hasn't got above the Ichimoku cloud either, so that's a form of weakness. But it is breaking above this bull flag formation. So I think you could easily go up to this 2860 this weekend, maybe. Eventually pull back somewhere 2400 probably around October 7th. I'd probably look for some kind of rally to start, at least by the 9th, looks like, by the cloud formation. It's not a perfect, guesstimation tool, but if you pay attention to the little variations in this pushes your price action forward. It's a guesstimation of the price action. You could also use, if you have access to Larry Williams, what does he call it? Cycle forecast. That's his crystal ball. You can see it was calling for a bottom on the 23rd. Missed it a little bit. It bottomed out on the 16th, but he's saying we should get a rally till at least September 30th on this indicator. No guarantee, and then it may just trade kind of sideways, looks like. Could pull back a little till, October 23rd, and you get a rally probably going into the election. I'm guessing. I don't know. It's saying decent rally in October. Yeah, I think the election's on the 5th this year. So it's saying the 6th. Let's see, where's the 5th at? Right here. Showing a small little rally right here. Pretty good rally again. November 16th. You get the second 2 weeks of November looks pretty strong if this holds up. I haven't used this enough to bet the farm on it, so I don't know. But it's a decent timing tool. Sometimes it at least gives you a guesstimation of what price action might do. I like this GMT, GMX. They both look good. It's on a 9 though. You better, most of the time you're gonna get a small correction. It could just go sideways. It wouldn't be a bad idea to put a bid in at 15 cents, maybe another one at 13.80, and then I'd probably throw in another one down here at 12.40 if you're trying to buy this GMT. GMX, that's another good one. Where's GMX? Right there. That's an exchange. Some of these are hard to buy. You might have to buy them through like MetaMask wallet or something, but a lot of these don't trade on Coinbase in the U.S., so that's a little bit of a problem. But this one's only on a 2 count. That's a good time to buy in on this one. If it's got a price bar flip, and obviously it does. It showed up on 86 coins, like I say. It's not a really strong candle. You've only got almost 6% for the week. That's not super awesome, but it'd be a decent time to buy it right now, actually. In my opinion, I'm not a professional financial advisor or anything, so that's my 12 years of experience trying to figure this game out. I think I could have been a brain surgeon by now, but spent over $20,000 in education, and it's a pretty tough game. I compare it like trying to count cards at the blackjack table in Las Vegas. You gotta manage your money right and keep an eye on it, because especially with crypto, it's just super high risk. But no risk, no reward, I guess. So let's see, this ICP. It's been hot here lately. Why is this not loading? All the kids getting out of school, I guess they may be slowing the internet down. I don't know. And let me reload it, refresh it. Now I got to rescan it too. So, so that's on an 8 count daily. You might get another day, 4 or 5 days out of it. You got resistance right here at 980 on this ICP. You got another resistance at 1154. That's a little sketchy. I probably throw in a bid right here at 8.63. I'll just round up to 863. Most things, if they have any strength at all, they should hold. They should retest this top of this Ichimoku cloud by the Ichimoku rules. It's all based on theory. There's no guarantee on anything. It's all subject to interpretation, I guess. Ethereum, like I say, it's the same thing. I think I already went over Ethereum, but Floki, I didn't go over Floki. I missed Floki. It's already went to a 9, so it's on bar 10 is what I call it. They don't actually have a number for this when it restarts the count. I would guesstimate all them like 3 zeros and then 15370. I'd probably round up to 70. Gala, I like Gala. It's hitting resistance. It's on a 9, sell perfection. I throw in a 0.025 maybe on Gala. Like I say, GMX, ICP, Illuvium, it's pretty strong. ILV hasn't got above the Ichimoku cloud though, so that's a decent time. You're on a +2 daily. Not a bad time to just pick some up tomorrow. Probably you'll probably get a day 3. Most time you'll get a day 3 down day. I might get this 42.40. If it trails off, you could get 39.26, 25, somewhere in there. Injective, I like Injective. I think if you can get it around 20.81, 85, somewhere in there, I'd pick some up. 21.21. That's a decent price point. But concerns me, you've got a high percentage of these that are on this daily 9 count. That we could get a little pullback this weekend, according to that. And they could still run it up. Like I say, who knows? You're barely, on Jupiter, you're barely above the Ichimoku. So that's going to need to retest tomorrow for confirmation. Probably goes sideways for the most part. It's looking like a bottom somewhere around the 6th or the 7th, according to the cloud. Could come back, retest, bottom of the cloud, around at 75, 76 cents. JUV, I can't remember what they do. It looks kind of weak. It's not even above the cloud formation. Link, let's see, chain link. I would say 1165 bid on chain link. LRC, loop ring, I think loop ring. It's above the cloud. It's not a blowout. This could go 15.5 cents this weekend. Most likely going to retest at least that 13.7. Let's see. You got Mana. It doesn't look bad. That's a bull flag breakout. Hasn't retested this high at 31.80, 31.85. It definitely needs to retest that breakout zone right here. If you draw you a line right across here, that should be. It should retest that this weekend sometime, but most of the time it'll test it. Maker, I like this Maker coin. MKR, that's a decent buy right there. Tomorrow, I'd try to catch it on a pullback tomorrow. Maybe could get that 1605 somewhere in there. Let's see, Mover, Naka. I like Naka. That's a gaming coin. If you can buy it, probably throw in that $1.17. Let's see, might throw in $1.10. And then you might get this, say 89 cents. Kind of dollar cost average. As it comes back down, retest cloud probably. Near protocol should hold that 478, 479 zone. Could even round up to 480. Let's look at NVIDIA. What's it doing? It's on a weekly price bar flip, really. Went to a 4 count, then rolled over today. That's a sign of weakness, but I'd guesstimate NVIDIA short term, maybe that 115.95 on Monday. Could hit that Monday or Tuesday. It looks like it's supposed to come up for a little bit, but and you come right back down for a little while. Looks like maybe October 23rd you should get a decent rally time on NVIDIA. That's NVIDIA stock. Pretty much the hottest stock on the planet this year, but let's see. Ondo, ONDO. I like that 82, maybe 83 cents. And it could come up here, top out at this 93 cents. Might even come back down and retest the bottom of the cloud at 62, 63 cents. Orca, man, that's a strong daily on Orca. They must have had some news or something today. They went up. At one point, they were up over 15% today, but that's a decent buy point on Orca. You know, if you get any kind of pullback, I'd probably throw 214, 215 kind of bid on Orca. This ORN, it looks pretty strong. That's a decent buy tomorrow. If you get tomorrow buy point, maybe $1.27. Could get the low here at say $1.29. Pyre, I like Vulcan Forge, PYR. I'd probably throw in 290 on that one. Render, it needs to correct. I'd probably throw in somewhere around this 517. Somewhere in there. 515. Let's see. Sandbox. That's a Game and Coin. That's a nice two count daily. Might get a correction tomorrow, a little down day tomorrow. I'd probably throw in the low around 29 cents. Let's see, the seam, they've been done pretty good. On a 4-bar, that could rally tomorrow, actually. It's showing trailing down on the cloud, but let's look at the 240. Yeah, so you're on a 9 count on the 240 on the 4-hour chart. That's a decent time to buy that, like probably in the next 4 to 8 hours. Anywhere in this $1.69, $1.70 zone, I would guesstimate. You can almost time that one down to the hour if you want to. That's getting real close to a bottom, short-term bottom anyway. You got your 13 count. You don't have a 1-hour price bar flip yet, so you could still come down 6 more hours. That's showing at $1.63, $1.64 on this seam. I don't even think I have a bid on it. I might throw one in just because it looks really good. I mean, it's not perfect. Ideally, you want your candlesticks to be trailing up. These have already topped. They didn't close above the cloud. So that's actually a sign of weakness. I don't know. I might leave that alone because that could come down till October 19th, according to this cloud formation. But what else we got? SNX. Just got the 9. Should probably pull back to $1.55, $1.56. Solana. Nice 2-bar breakout. Might retest this weekend somewhere around 152. Be my guess. STG. Breaking out, going sideways, probably going to retest the cloud. What do you got? 33, 34 cents, somewhere in there. Here's STX. It's strong. Could pull back at least $1.82. Worst case, I'd say $1.55. Somewhere in there. TIA. I like this one. Let's see. It's going sideways. starting a bull flag. You'd probably be lucky to get somewhere in here. 577. Might even get that 570. I'd probably throw in another bid at 605. Because this could just kind of flag out sideways and then break out probably to the upside. Yeah, is what it's looking like. This one's done pretty good this week. I don't know exactly how much it's up. It's up. I did get some. I did buy some TIA this week. It's up 21% this week. Made some decent money this week. Let's see. Ton. I like Ton coin. See, it hasn't broke above the cloud yet. It could this weekend, though. It could blow out. Might come back, retest 590 sometime before. Might even do 585. You're below that now. Now you're above. You're 603. Now this Unibot, I don't know. I don't even think it trades anymore on this exchange. Hasn't traded since, what is this, April 25? See, it's just weird. Every time I traded it, I lost money, so I just finally quit trading it. UOS, that's a gaming coin. It's kind of hard to buy, but you can buy it off a MetaMask wallet. I'd wait till it gets down around this 9-10 cent zone. Maybe try to pick some up. Let's see what else. WIF. I like the WIF coin. Meme coin. Probably gonna run up 5-6 days. Maybe this 252, 253. Come back, retest. $1.98. Maybe $2 on. WLD. I don't know about this coin. They say it's extremely overpriced. I haven't looked at the market cap on it lately, but I guess this one around $1.525. I mean, when it moves though. I mean, it's got a pretty good following on Twitter or X, whatever you call it. I'm never in. I'll probably call it Twitter. At least for the next couple years anyway. But XRP, I'd probably buy this one. I'd bid it around 55 cents, 56 cents. YGG, I like it at 42 cents. ZIL, and that thing can move. It's had a nice week. Nice nine count run. Could top out 17 cents, or that's 0.017. Probably retest 0.0145. That'd be my guess. So, you got, like I say, 86 of these. That's really a high percentage of nearly everything that's on my watch list. But so I just keep these price zones in mind. If you want to, throw in some bids, see if it works. I know it's real money. If you're betting with real money, you gotta watch it. Just keep an eye on it. But I think we're in a good time frame as far as the market goes. We're getting pretty close on the futures. If you go to the futures, put it on a weekly chart. Larry Williams indicator is almost in the buy zone for the big money, the smart money on Bitcoin futures. And you have a weekly price bar flip, number one count. It doesn't get much better than that, right? You had a good low point right over here. Ideally, you want to see this above the blue line, above 74. and we don't have that yet. I think the data comes out 3:30 Eastern time, so it should. I believe this is this week's data. Yeah, it says September 24th. So you can see they increased their shorts. They've been accumulating since August 27th on their net position. That's a yellow line. It's kind of trailed down just a little bit this week, but if you look at the table view on the COT, this is a COT report. So they increased their long exposure by 2.6% this week. Not a lot, but it's better than selling. That's better than going down. That's why you're getting positive price action. When the big money starts stepping in, it's go time. It's getting close to. You're usually going to have some kind of decent rally out of it. Ethereum's right there. It's at 71.67. According to this, you got a price bar flip. You got the 1 count. That's about as good as you're going to get. You know, you can time it a little bit, like I say, on a daily or a 4-hour or even down to a 1-hour chart. Your daily's on a 6 count on this. Probably goes to a 9. May test the bottom of the cloud. 2807, 2808. Probably hits that this weekend. Could roll over though, retest. I'd guesstimate this 2473, 20, maybe 2500 zone. You know, there's 2500 right there, yeah. That's what I'm guessing, you know. Could be dead wrong, but that's all you can do is just bet on the odds and the counts and the support, resistance. You definitely have a support zone right here on Ethereum. You can see where this was the support zone for this move. Tried to break out, couldn't do it. Pull back, got your 9 count, sideways. Now you're blowing up on Ethereum. So hopefully it's go time sometime in the next couple weeks. You know, I hope we finally get a decent rally out of this crypto thing. But so anyway, I'll cut it short. We'll catch y'all later.